Can I mail in my SF-86 or security clearance application? Hi, this is Lenny Kaiser with clearancejobs.com. I got an interesting email this weekend from someone asking about their security clearance status and why the SF-86 they had mailed in got returned to them. Puzzling questions. I know this seems like maybe a niche topic, but this is what we're here to do at Clearance Jobs, is to bust those myths around the clearance process. And one of them is, hey, can I get a security clearance on my own? The answer is no, but we get that question often enough to know that this is a misconception people have. People go to the internet. My first step when I get a question like that is to Google it. There is an address there posted for the Department of State, and this was the address this person had used, listing where to submit your SF-86. No, if you are just a citizen looking to apply for a security clearance, you cannot mail in your SF-86 to that address, as this individual found out. It will get punted back. That is the welcome to the misinformation of the internet. Again, you cannot simply submit an SF-86 via mail unsolicited. You cannot obtain a security clearance on your own. Like everything with the clearance process, I have to say, there might be an occasion where you would, due to an issue with the security clearance system you're using, some IT issue, submit a paper copy of the SF-86. It still comes in paper. You could do that, but that would be in conjunction or coordination with your security officer. By and large, the standard process for submitting and getting a security clearance, again, you cannot get it on your own. So if you are not filling out the form at the request of the government, that's your first issue. If you are requested by the government to fill out your form, I think it would be a very rare case you'd be asked to mail it in. I will do this video and someone will tell me I'm wrong if I say it never happens. But again, especially if you found a general address on the internet to submit your security clearance application, that's not going to be the way to do it. So don't fall for a scam. There's a lot of personal information in that form, so you do not want to be filling it out and just sending it out into, again, especially some address that you're not aware of, a P.O. box, something like that. If you have to fill a paper copy for some reason and submit it that way, you're really going to want to verify with a security officer with a place of employment that that is legitimate. Never in my years found that to be the case where anyone needs to fill out a paper security clearance application. It is generally done through eApp, the current system, formerly eQuip. But within eApp, you're going to fill out and complete your forms and submit your security clearance electronically. Electronically is a lot faster, a lot more efficient. Certainly better than hand scratching and filling out the forms and submitting them. Again, in any case, if you're trying to obtain a security clearance on your own, you may not fill out the forms and just send them and have the government process them. You have to be sponsored by a government agency. The security clearance is tied to a job with need to know, need to access classified information to it. So I always tell folks, if you don't have a security clearance, you can go to clearancejobs.com, see the employers that are out there, see who's hiring for this type of work, see what skill sets are in demand, look for companies that are willing to sponsor a security clearance. Some of those are listed on Clearance Jobs. Ability to obtain a security clearance is a key phrase that you can put in your applications. And in the process, reading up on the security clearance adjudicated guidelines and learning about the process is key. And again, do not fall victim to a scam. Do not be convinced that you can actually get a security clearance on your own. It has to be tied to the government, a government position. Do not just submit an SF-86, fill it out and send it via mail somewhere. If there is any reason you are that beautiful, unique snowflake, you need to submit a paper copy of the SF-86. That's going to be in close conjunction with a security officer requesting that, and some crazy reason the apocalypse has come and it's back to paper. I'm like, no, let's not. Let's use eApp. Way better. eApp is way better even than eQuip was. And I can't wait until the PBQ is formally developed. It will be even better than it was before. Again, for more on the security clearance process, for more on how to get a company to sponsor you, we have a lot of information about that over at clearancejobs.com.